Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm going to show you tonight is going to wrap up your weekend with delicious. Because the media has again fact-checked Kamala Harris on some of her gun control claims, and they kind of said she was lying. So we're going to walk through that, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Right down there in the comments field, and of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And this content is brought to you by PDS Debt. I'm going to say a quick word from them, and then we're going to hit it. Today's sponsor is PDS Debt. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Debt is not fun to talk about because we all experience it at some point. It's soul crushing. It can honestly be demoralizing, and it seems like a pit you never get out of. Personally, I had a big issue with debt around school and not being able to get into another school until I paid it off, which really set me back. And again, it was soul crushing. But PDS Debt, the sponsor of this video, is making it easy for all of us. If you have over $10,000 worth of debt, they can help you. If you have medical bills, if you have credit card debt, if you have personal loan debt, go to pdsdebt.com/LOA. They can help you. Now, the big thing here is go to pdsdebt.com. They're offering a free debt analysis. It only takes 30 seconds. Head over there and you get your free debt assessment today. They're a top-rated company on Google, A+ with the Better Business Bureau, and they provide options that consolidate your debts into lower monthly payments to get it done faster. Check them out, and thank you so much to them for sponsoring this content. All right, beautiful people, you know how I love me a good leftist fact check. I really do. And when I find them, it's like finding pieces of candy on the ground. It's just amazing. Let's dive in because I know you guys came for the goodness. Vice President, 75% of school shootings resulted from a gun that wasn't secured in their push for Ethan's Law and safe secured mandated by the government. Experts say more data is needed, and that's the soft way. Wait until the end where I show you what they actually called her on. But here's the lie, because she lied. On April 15th in Las Vegas, Harris said gun owners have a responsibility to secure firearms so children and young people can access them. Put it in a lockbox because especially if a young person is just curious or, wants to play with a gun, let's not make it too easy to get, Harris said. And that's what secure storage is all about. The numbers that I have seen suggest that as many as 75% of school shootings resulted from a gun that was not secured. Now, the left and the gun controllers and the Democrats and the vice president and the president, they wouldn't just make up numbers that the gun controllers gave them to in a talking point, would they? Yeah, they would. And they got called on it. Let's continue because that number is nowhere near 75%. Again, if the media is calling Democrats on gun control propaganda, watch out for asteroids because they might be heading this way. Anyway, check this out. We took a closer look at the statistic and found the study Harris cites concluded that some school shooters acquired firearms that were considered unsecured or easily accessible in family homes, but not 75%. This is not the first time this figure has been cited, and I would just like to take the opportunity to bring up something that they consistently repeat over and over and over again that they also got called on when they said that the deaths of all children under the age of, no, not under the age of. They just said all children, number one death cause is guns. Lie. Got called on that one too. They just lie. I mean, this is why we do what we do because A, they lie a lot. B, they're unconstitutional. C, they want to take all the guns, but we're stuffing them right in the kisser. And then 4, they ain't gonna get them. I forgot what I was gonna do. Anyway, let's have some fun because numbers and stuff. Quote, you get to the 75 or 76% number by adding the firearms from homes where the guns had been locked up. A distinguished research scholar at the Johns Hopkins Center for Gun Violence Solutions stated. So you combine the numbers of safely secured guns with the numbers of not secured guns, and then you just present it as not safely secured guns in order to propagate gun control called Ethan's Law? That almost sounds like manipulating on fears to get your desired political outcome for your acolytes on the gun control left. That can't be it though, right guys? Because they wouldn't lie to us to take our rights from us, right? Yeah. Anyway, let me continue here because I'm sure they wouldn't. They wouldn't do it. They simply wouldn't. I cannot wait until me and Tim on Second Legacy get to open up the can of sarcasm on this one. Whoo! Check that channel out, by the way. Second Legacy, me and Tim from Military Arms Channel. Oh, sarcasm and humor perfected on the gun side of things. Let's finish this up, though. That is neither here nor there. Harris based her statement on the 2019 study, one of them, that examined 25 school shootings. It did not find that 3/4 of guns used in those shootings came from unsecured locations. Did not find. The study found that 19 shootings were carried out with firearms taken from family homes. Of those, 12 came from unsecured or readily accessible locations. About 48%, so about half. 50%, 75%. The only way you get from this hand over here to this hand is you take the secured guns and you put them in the pile, and then you say, look, unsecured guns, when you're lying. And the media called them on it. I'm about to show you the actual rating, all right? Let's get it. Oh, goodness gracious, these people. Here comes. Harris' statement contains an element of truth. The best available data suggest a relationship between unsecured guns and home and school shootings, but her statistic is off and ignores critical facts that would give a different impression. We rate it mostly false. And that is where I want to really set up camp in the conclusion of this video. I did this video in a style that was a little bit more fun, a little bit more antagonistic, because quite honestly, they just lie. And they repeat it en masse, and hopefully people believe it. But now there's social media. There's an entire infrastructure on YouTube that's ready and waiting for them to put these things out, to literally lambast them with their own lies. It's not the same gunfight that it used to be. It used to be NRA had a response, gun controllers came out and said something, or vice versa. Now, the NRA is out there like putting their talking point together, sending it over to Office B, Office A, Office C. Meanwhile, we've done 8 videos on the exact same thing, and we've already got a battle plan drawn up. It's not the same anymore. And we're going to win. In the end, it's going to be a struggle. But when the media is starting to call them out as mostly false, and they're taking certain pieces of facts, and then they are basically making up the rest and providing out of context claims, as this says right here, an element of truth. They do the same thing when they say that guns are the #1 cause of children's deaths in the United States. That's not true either. They also got fact checked on that one. Their entire house of cards on the gun control side is starting to crumble. It's not dead and it's not gone, and we're going to fight like crazy, getting just at every single inch. But they are wiggling a little bit, and it's really great to see. That's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments field below, and I will see you on the next one.